So I'm in Tokyo for the big series, getting ready for the game, and I'm talking about pitching with people. And then all of a sudden, I run into this guy.
Hey.
Yes, the pitching ninja is in Japan.
Pitching ninja. Pitching ninja. Pitching ninja. Pitching ninja.
We've got snow, and it's freezing. What's your favorite part?
The food. The food, and I think just also like exploring a new place.
So you blew your answer. You're supposed to say meeting pitching ninja.
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, according to Jack Dreyer, this is the dream. So like this is.
I got your curveball. Can you give me a slider grip right quick?
Yeah. So I do my fastball with the horseshoe on this side.
Yeah.
Right. And literally my slider, I just move my fingers up to have the horseshoe on this side. And like a slight angle.
Yeah.
It's really just how you come through the ball. And so I just think go straight through the baseball to try to get that depth, because it's naturally going to move to the side, so you just kind of want to pull the top of the baseball.
Split up. こういう風に握って、まっすぐと同じように離します。スライド。まあちょっといろんな指動かす時ありますけど、基本的にはこんな感じ。Who likes sushi more, you or Justin Steele?
Oh, I love sushi.
そうですね、僕にとっては慣れたものだと思うんで、愛する気持ちはもしかしたらスティールの方が強いかもしれないです。でもその風に日本の文化を知ってもらって、日本の食べ物をこう好きって言ってくれたのはすごく嬉しいです。And this is a Japanese baseball. Can you tell the difference?
Yeah, the seams are a little bigger, and I think the ball is a little bit softer. It might be even a little bit smaller, but I think it's a little bit softer than our ball.
Can you feel the tackiness of it?
Yeah, right out of the wrapper, you can kind of feel the tackiness of it, whereas like a big league ball right out of the wrapper, you have to rub it up to kind of get that tack that you're looking for.
Do you think this is better? Would you rather a ball like that?
They don't travel as far, so as a pitcher, I would love that.
Batting sixth, catcher, Will Smith. 6番、キャッチャー、ウィル・スミス。Batting seventh, left fielder, Michael Conforto. 7番、レフト、マイケル・コンフォルト。
We've been having fun. We've been trying to get out and explore a little bit. Went to Shibuya, I think is how you say it. Basically, their version of looks similar to Times Square almost. It was awesome. We had some fun with it. Went over to Don Kyoto today. Went and did some exploring, but it's been fun.
He is everywhere.
Huh? Yeah. The new bar store.
Look at these. Beautiful. It's different because they cut different.
モンスターカードの旨味をちょっとこう。はい。もうそれだけです。これ。
You ever tried to catch Roki's splitter?
I've never tried, but I've heard from Chico. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that.
And I think it's one because he has such a wide fingers that when it slips, it almost knuckles sometimes. It's kind of hard to predict what it's going to do.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine how scary it is.
He's just trash talking. Who's the nastiest pitcher on the team?
That guy.
Everybody wonders how you make the ball move you do. I know you don't.
I mean, honestly, it's God's gift.
Yeah.
Like, I throw the way I throw, but there's some subtle cues. But really, the biggest thing is just a straight up two seam.
So, and how's it coming off your hand?
Like this.
And
it's more or less the positioning. It's like most guys when they throw, they want to like pronate.
Yeah.
I'm trying to cut the thing.
Okay.
Like
So
to try to stay on top. My arm slot, I'm trying to like cut this thing down. Like this.
It's just a seam shift type thing.
Exactly. I started off, it's my sinker. I slide my fingers down a bit and I just carry right here. That's
and
it.
Are you doing anything with?
I mean, it's like palm up. Trevor Bauer talked about it when he was here, and he really blessed me with the thought process on it. I think the harder you want to throw it, the higher up you throw your thumb. You want it slower, middle, and then real slow and bigger, tuck it more. And that's how he was able to manipulate his cutter, slider. And but for me, it's like I can't. Everybody thinks with slider you got to get around the ball. Like you never do that. You might feel like you are, but the right way to throw it is you get out front and his finger snaps through.
I need a bobblehead of you because when you pitch with emotion, it's one of my favorite things.
Yeah, I mean, it's a combination of lots of caffeine and a little bit of a blackout, right? But I love it. It's like I'll tell till I'm in the grave. It's like I like bringing that energy to our dugout, right? I don't want to be disrespectful to the other team. It's not something I'm really about, but it's having the energy towards with my team. Getting my biggest thing coming in, runners on, getting my 1 or 2 outs, get the guys back in the dugout so they can hit.
What was it like pitching last night?
Yeah, it's a different experience. I can't compare it to anything I've done in the States. Maybe my debut last year, as far as just the energy and adrenaline for sure.
Were you a little nervous at all or not?
I think the fact that
tell me.
The bullpen's underground. You don't even know what to expect until you get out there.
You all don't feel any guilt about being so freaking nasty as a pitching staff?
No, because I always feel like the hitters are really good. You know what I mean? Every time I make a bad pitch, it gets hit.
Do you feel guilty hoarding every good pitcher in the major league?
Without question, but I got no problem with it. Our front office is fantastic. Our scouts have been on these guys for a number of years, and there's no secret as to why. They're incredibly talented, and we want to just make sure that they feel a part of this family and welcome, and their translators have been fantastic, and they're fitting in really well. So we're excited to watch them throw.
Change up. It's an interesting one to describe. So I'm deep in the palm. So I'm back there. I try to make the circle as small as I can. And then the big part of it is I try and hook that seam with my thumb. So when I throw it, I want that thumb to pull it kind of up and over and make me get that feeling of getting over the ball. Because I feel like a lot of times when people struggle with changeups, they get wrist underneath and they create a lot of backspin. I almost try to create that kind of think like topspin. It doesn't actually do it, but that's what I'm kind of thinking. And that's what gives it that kind of almost split look to it, where it kind of has that straight down. Because mine isn't really runny. It's more that it'll be more around 0 and 12, 0 and 10, just kind of almost straight down type. I was gonna say that is the kick at this point. So luckily I don't have to try to do anything with this. You just throw it, and my hand, I think it's the spike just makes me naturally end up cutting this thing. And
the seam, right?
Yeah, and then the pressure being on this just kind of kicks it into side spin. So it comes off at 1:30 and ends at 3 o'clock.
You realize Babe Ruth actually used that baseball.
I mean, it looks like Babe Ruth uses baseball. The old, that's the official,
the
old official league.
Yeah,
That's my favorite.
I have no idea how I got that baseball in my bag.
I love this.